you guys, I am Jessica. I'm the creator of BehatiLife.com, your internet source for major transformation for mind, for body, and for soul. Welcome back to my channel. So today's topic this week's topic that I wanted to talk about is how I detox my body and why I do it and when do I do it. So when we say detox, what we're asking for, or what people are looking for, is a way to remove impurities from the body. And for me, that means with my diet, but it also means emotionally removing things that aren't serving me, or that things that have become clogged up in my emotional self. Mentally purging myself of negative thoughts or negative thinking patterns or spiraling thoughts, anxiety, depression, anything that I could be dealing with. And then spiritually, I guess, purging myself, releasing my need to control, and then letting it go up to a higher power. What I do to detox my physical body is I go to a very strict diet where I'm only eating fruits, veggies, and plant-based products. I don't usually eat meat when I am detoxing the body, especially when I'm doing a spiritual detox, because meat is really, really heavy, and meat in itself holds a type of energy that, you know, some of you guys might think this is crazy, but I'm very sensitive. Meat has an energy to it. It's the body of something that was once living, and you know, it has negative energy to it a lot of times because of the way that meat is, I guess, created for us, for our consumption. Some of the foods that I eat are blueberries. Some of my favorite foods to eat: blueberries, strawberries. I love all types of berries. Juicing, I make juices not from a carton. I juice them raw myself, and then I drink them. So I do a lot of veggies. So kale, I love kale. If you guys want recipes on how I do how I cook my veggies, or make like fun foods and stuff, then definitely comment below or email me, and I will, you know, do some recipes for you. Another thing that I do when I'm detoxing is I drink cleansing water, and this is where I charge the water myself, but I put pure mountain spring water, and I put, like, either I drink it warm, lukewarm, just pure by itself, or I'll put herbs in there or fruit in there, raw fruit, in order to make it more flavorful. Lemon water is incredible with detoxing the body. It creates like a pH balance in the body. It is full of vitamin C. It's so delicious. One thing that I'm doing now, that I'm drinking right now, is lemon water. There's blueberries in there, which are full of antioxidants. Mint is my favorite thing ever to put in water. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. I put a few cubes of ice. It's in the middle. We're in the middle of summer right now, so the more refreshing I can get it, the better it feels. And then I put a tiny little bit of rosemary. Rosemary is so yummy, but it's really powerful, so I only put just a little bit in there, and I just drink it all day, and it feels really good. Not only is this good for creating health in the body, but it's amazing for beautiful skin. So there's a lot of benefits in it, and it tastes delicious. It's so easy to do. You just cut the lemon, and then you push it in there. I do 2 of them, like 2 slices of the lemon, and I push them into, and this water bottle that I got, it's, my mom actually got this for me. I think she got it at Marshall's. It has this little container on the inside. I don't know if you could see it, but you put the fruits and the vegetables inside this tiny little container. You screw it. I put ice cubes in the bottom, and then I pour the spring water on top of the fruit in order to get the nutrients and all the flavor going in the water. And then I just sip it throughout the day. I think it's called Grove On The Go Living. So I've never heard of this company before, but if you guys know who they are, or if you see them anywhere, definitely get this, because it's cute. This thing is so comfortable for your hands, and I love the color, and it's beneficial. It's quick and easy to clean. That's another thing too. I hate having to like clean out these things. Can be so hard to clean out sometimes, but this is relatively easy. Another thing that I do in order to detox my body is I like to sit in the bathtub and do Epsom salt, sea salt, and then energy charge the water. So Salt water in general is so great for detoxing the body, because it removes impurities from it, like extracts them from the body. It relaxes you, and there's something so purifying about sitting and cleansing and sitting in wonderful warm, like seawater, salt water. So any type of salt water is phenomenal for detoxing that I use, to detox my body. So every couple of months, I like to take a trip down to Florida. And for those of you that live near the ocean, you can dip yourself in the sea and you will get the same benefits of like an Epsom salt. There's just so much, it just, I don't know the word, but it neutralizes negative energy in the environment. People use salt lamps. I have a salt lamp myself. And what it does is it just removes any type of negative energies that are just floating around. And then it removes negative, not chemicals, but negative stuff that's in the body, and just extracts them from the body. So after these baths, I really take my time. Again, I like rosemary because it's cleansing, it's purifying, it's awakening, it's sharpening the senses. So I'll put like a few drops of rosemary essential oil in my bathtub with my Epsom salts, and I relax. That moves me on to the next subject, is when you're detoxing, you really have to respect the flow of your body. Notice that when people are detoxing, they tend to equate that to punishing themselves for what it is that they've done. But the body itself, you've already punished it by giving it whatever it was that it didn't need, right? So for you to punish it and put extra, like, to like reprimand it even more by pushing yourself to go and work out when your body is tired, you have to allow your body to take care of itself and to heal itself in the way that it was designed to. So if you are setting the intention to detox the body, then there are going to be moments where the body loses its energy because it's taking all of what it has in order to release and remove any type of negativity that has been sitting or building up inside the body, and you have to respect that. So after these baths, it's so relaxing for the body. And after you're eating this food, yes, ultimately it's going to give you the energy that it is that you're looking for. But in order to get to that point, you have to have a kind of quiet downtime period where you're allowing your body to remove whatever it is that's been building up, and then you're replenishing it, and energy will build up as it will when it does. So don't punish it by pushing yourself to go jog and sweat out anything that's been building up, unless you feel as though that is something that your body physically needs in order to detox successfully. But when I'm detoxing, I really take like a week to allow myself to be mellow, to have low energy. And it's not that I am sad or that I don't have anything to give. It's just that I'm removing all that no longer serves me, and I'm respecting my need for space. It's a sacred time for me to take care of myself, to cater my inner goddess, and allow myself to experience health again in its full once again. So for that, I do it for like a week or however long it takes, but it's a sacred time for me to go within and to take care of myself and to detox my environment out of noise, excessive movement, overly focusing on whatever it is that I'm working with on the time, like at the time, whether it be my business, my relationships, school, education, travel, whatever it is. So that's a step that I want to say, or something that I want to say, is just respect your body's need for time and space and quiet. And don't push yourself when you're detoxing, because you can overexert yourself. And the reason why you're detoxing is to create health for the body, not to create more chaos and confusion. So along with that moves us on to the next step of my detox. And what I do when I detox is I participate in a lot of yoga, gentle restorative yoga, and meditating and prayer. So this just helps if I'm cleansing the physical body and removing the physical things that have built up inside of my body. I want to be able to emotionally and spiritually be detoxed and have everything aligned. So this is when I pray and I open up the door and the gate for communication between myself, God, the universe, the angels, my guides. And because I'm removing this negative energy, I want to be filled with positivity, with inspiration, with intentions, so that I can just transcend all that has been clogging me up until that point. So if I had, before that, if I had been physically not taking care of myself, then I'm assuming chances are that I haven't been spiritually and mentally taking care of myself. So meditation allows me to cleanse the brain, cleanse the mind of these spinning and worrying thoughts that we sometimes get when we're living our lives here on earth. And it allows me to have, reconnect with peace within my core once again, to ground myself, and then to connect with the higher source. So after I'm done doing these prayers and setting intentions and meditating in yoga, gentle forms of yoga, I just feel way more inspired. I feel really creative. I have this, my aura feels like it totally changes. I feel like I'm glowing. I feel vibrant. I feel healthy. Instead of getting caught up in the chaos that's going around me, I feel centered to my core, and I have so much peace within me that literally nothing on the outside can negatively affect me. That, like, just at all. So that's one thing that I do when I'm detoxing, and it feels really, really, really good. And I come out of it a totally different energy level and totally reconnected with myself and with the higher divine power that rules all. So so the last thing that I want to say is that sleep when I'm detoxing for me is absolutely essential, because it allows, when the body in itself, when you give it the time, when you give it the space and the energy and the respect it needs to take care of itself, it will do whatever it takes. And sleep allows you, gives the body a chance to work on behalf of whatever it is that you need in order to feel healthy. So it opens the door for the body to not have to do anything, but to focus on repairing, restoring, restructuring, regrounding, all this stuff that the body ultimately and instinctively knows how to do and was designed to do. So I call it sacred sleep, where I make my bed. All my sheets are clean. Everything gets cleaned. And I put essential oils and spray them and stuff. Spray my sheets with cleansing sprays that I've made myself and created. And I might actually make some for you guys. If you're interested in an essential cleansing spray that I use, then definitely hit me up and let me know. Email me. All my information, my contact information is below. I can make some for you too. But so I spray my sheets down and I wash everything clean, and I make my bed as comfortable and as wonderful as possible. And I, set my intention for a cleansing and powerful sleep that allows me to relax. It gives my body to restore itself. I ask for positive dreams, maybe inspiration or messages to come to me while I'm dreaming. And I just ask for my sleep that when I wake, that I wake up into a state where I'm more grounded and more at peace than I was when I went to sleep. So I set the intention for the sleep to be detoxing and the sleep to be healing and helpful for me spiritually, mentally, and physically, and emotionally, and I have the best sleep of my life consistently, honestly. One more thing before I move forward. When I am detoxing, and this is something that I like to recommend for other people, is I emotionally detox. So this is where I go and I journal and I capture all of my fears, my insecurities, the things that I'm worrying about. I have a conversation with God, the angels, my guides through my journal, where I'm like, this is what it is that I'm going through. This is what I was feeling. I release this. This is no longer serving me, so I let it go. And I just go through all that was making me anxious or making me feel sad, or that I've been worrying about, or whatever it is. And if I have to cry about it, then I cry about it. If I'm angry about it, I write it down, I write it all down, and then I burn it and I allow it to go. And once I burn it, I say specifically, I give this all up to the hands of the universe. Do with it what you will, but I don't want to carry this by myself, this burden by myself, and I don't want to have this negative feeling anymore. I'm setting the intention that you remove this negative feeling, or these negative feelings that I've been having. You take them from me, and you give me something that I can feel connected to you, meaning the divine, loving, all-knowing source, and that makes me feel healthy and whole again. And it never fails. Sometimes you instinctively, your body will be triggered. The emotional self, the intuitive self the floodgates will open, and you could be bent over and crying and hyperventilating and just releasing all of this emotion that you've been holding on to, and just allowing it to just let it go. And at the end, you just feel so purified and so cleansed. So let me know what you do to detox. Hopefully it's something that is healthy and wonderful for your body. What works for you? Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BehatiLife, or you can go visit my website, BehatiLife.com, where you'll find services, blogs, readings, contact information. Everything that you could possibly be looking for is at BehatiLife, at BehatiLife.com. Thank you guys again for sitting with me and watching, and have a good weekend. Love and light to you all.